Hey guys, what's up? It's Rhett here with another video. Big news today. I wasn't able to make a video earlier. I'm basketball manager at Kennesaw State, and we had a game today, so I was there all day. And news broke while I was at the gym. Cam Reddish traded to the New York Knicks for a protected first and Kevin Knox. How do I feel? I loved Cam his first year. I loved when we drafted him. Then I didn't like him as much. And then this year I started to like him more. I felt like there are games where he showed he could be amazing and he had unlocked potential. But he'd have like 6 one game, 5 the next, 4, and then he'd have like 3 straight 30-point games. And then he'd do it all over again. It's inconsistent. But news is he requested a trade a while ago because he wants a better role, a bigger role. And people knew that. Players knew that, and it was kind of awkward. But Cam was still a young piece. I think it's smart to trade him if you weren't going to re-sign him. And, hey, you're getting a piece out of it. You're getting a draft pick that you could flip for a better player down the line. And Kevin Knox, I think 2 ways about it. I think he'll either be trash or he'll be pretty solid. I think he'll either be really good or trash. And I don't think it's going to be really good, but I don't think we're going to get an intermediate where he gets 10 a game. I think he's going to come in tomorrow or the next day whenever he plays. He's either going to score 20 or he's going to touch the court for like 2 minutes. Something like that. It could be crazy that I'm just thinking. But Cam Reddish to New York. We got offered 2 seconds from one of the LA teams, I heard, but we wanted a first. And I thought we would be able to use him to get a bigger player, but maybe we're not ready to move on from some of our younger guys, or maybe the value we have for Cam Reddish isn't the same that other people have for him. Because he's never been consistent. He's shown signs of being great, but he hasn't been too consistent. And in New York, I don't know how much he's actually going to play there. They didn't play Kemba Walker, and they signed him to a huge contract. God, can't speak. But it's like their threes are like R.J. Barrett starts. You got Julius Randle down there. You got a bunch of guys where it's like they could seriously end up not playing him that much. I mean, he wouldn't start there. He'll come off the bench, but Thibodeau's not the smartest guy, so I could see him not even playing Cam, and they just picked him up for like nothing or no reason. But their GM does fully expect to re-sign him, or he wouldn't have done this because Cam's contract's up at the end of this. Cam, you could tell he wanted out. Like today, he didn't post a thank you Atlanta. He just posted a picture of him in a Knicks thing, said bing bong. Like, we did need to shake things up. We have not played like the team we were last year, whether that's COVID or injuries. We need to step it up because we're not this bad. We're still the team that was an ankle twist away from potentially winning the finals. A lot of y'all are going to say they should trade Hunter, they should have done this. Hunter, his value is a lot higher than Cam's. Hunter is the better player. Hunter is the better defender. Offensively, he's the more consistent guy who can show up. Like the other night, his first game back in 2 months, he was the best player on the court by far. And they're finding the pieces that they're going to re-sign. Cam hadn't shown them enough, so they said, okay, we're picking Hunter. And while that sucks, and it shows that, hey, we got to get going because anybody can be moved at any time. If he was being a distraction, if he was requesting a trade, it's good to get somebody like that out. The person I hate to trade is Solomon Hill. He'll probably get cut by the Nets, if I'm being honest. I loved his energy. I loved him as a guy. Last year, he played so hard. He wasn't the greatest shooter, and I let everybody know that. But I love Solo. Hopefully, he can play on Brooklyn. I wish him the best. Like, if we can't win it and Brooklyn won it and he's on the team, him and like Millsap, I'd be so happy for him. Because they're just guys that I like. They're hustle players. They're great players. That one sucked the most, but we got to figure it out. Our defense, is a lacking point, and hopefully we can package stuff up to get a better player. I'll have a Ben Simmons trade video coming out, but Ben Simmons is a serious option here that I could see us doing, and I kind of like at this point. They did say Clint and Trey are the only people who are untouchable right now, which I don't know. I probably would have put Hunter in there instead of Clint, but it's whatever. We got to figure it out. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about the trade. I did hate it at first, but I've started to understand and say, hey, we trust Travis. He knows the best thing for this team. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Peace.